This is WIS News 10.
Richland County officials have identified 2 people killed in what deputies say could be a murder-suicide. Thanks for joining us. I'm Emily Scarlett. Officials say 21-year-old Christy Bell and 26-year-old Kentrell Kelly both died from a single gunshot wound to the head. Their bodies were found Saturday morning at the Varia at Oakcrest apartment complex. Richland County deputies are continuing to investigate. This evening, the Sumter County Sheriff's Office is mourning the loss of a brother in blue. Officials say Corporal Albert Thomas passed away early this morning from natural causes. Corporal Thomas had been with the Sumter County Sheriff's Office for 3 years. The Sheriff's Office is asking that everyone keep Thomas's family in their thoughts and prayers. Aiken public safety officers are investigating a deadly shooting at an Aiken apartment complex. Officers say a man was shot at the Paces Run Apartments on Camellia Street and died at the hospital from his injuries. Officers believe a suspect left the scene on foot, but they were unable to track any suspects down with their bloodhound team last night. Right now, there are no descriptions of any of the suspects, but you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 1-888-CRIME-SC if you have any information. Looking live now over the capital city, a beautiful fall day across the Midlands with more comfortable weather in store as we start our work week. Meteorologist Vaughn Gaskin has a first look at our forecast. Hey, Vaughn.
All right there. Hey there, Emily. Well, you know what? It has been absolutely gorgeous. We have had wonderful conditions. It's been a nice fall day, and even though it may have felt a little warmer in the bright sunshine, we only made it up to the middle 70s. 74 right now for you, Columbia. 74 in Lexington, 72 in St. Matthews. Orangeburg's coming in at 73 right now. We're looking at mainly clear skies, but the bigger picture shows we have some activity in place across the southeast, mainly down along Florida, and we're going to keep our eyes on the possibility of some showers and some clouds trying to return in. We call that the return flow, moving in around a ridge of high pressure. Well, as that settles in, that could give us a cloud or two, maybe even a sprinkle for your Monday. We're going to talk about it in detail, but for now, let's get you outside enjoying the rest of this fabulous evening. We will see your temperatures dropping down through the 70s and settling at about 68 by the 11 o'clock hour, but by sunrise tomorrow morning, which is at 7:19, 55 degrees expected on the board. During the afternoon tomorrow, not a bad one at all. We're back to 77. More details to come on that Monday forecast and looking ahead to the rest of the work week.
Thanks, Vaughn. New at 6, 2 years worth of Governor Henry McMaster's emails that he sent and received before taking over the state's top job have been deleted, despite priorities to save the emails as historical records. The Post and Courier of Charleston reports that no one acted to preserve McMaster's emails from his time as lieutenant governor. They were automatically deleted after 6 months. A spokesman for the governor says McMaster was not involved in deleting the emails. Kershaw County officials say a man is dead after a four-wheeler accident last night. Officials say the accident happened off of Damascus Church Road around 9 last night. They say 48-year-old James Ellis was driving the four-wheeler when it flipped on top of him. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. The promotional group behind a concert featuring several notable rap artists are denying requests for refunds after one of the main performers never appeared on stage last night. Promoters of the second annual Fall Ball, a concert featuring rap artists 2 CHAINZ and Lil Wayne, say none of their promotions mention Lil Wayne as the headliner of the concert. Several artists performed last night before Wayne, who was supposed to be the last act, refused to go through the security procedures and did not enter the arena. Earlier today, Colonial Life Arena officials said they would provide refunds starting tomorrow morning. They now say they're in discussions with the promoters and are asking for patience as the 2 groups work to resolve the dispute. Thousands of people will come together for the 4th annual Jerry Festival in Columbia's 5 Points. But this year, there's a call for people to come together during a time when many in the country seem to be divided. That's according to one of the event organizers. Caroline Patricus is live in 5 Points to explain.
Well, Emily, there's easily 1,000 people here at this event. I swear every time I turn around, the crowd gets larger and larger. And they're gathering here today to celebrate the life and the art of Jerry Garcia, But it's a little bit more than that to the event organizer, who says this event is really all about bringing people together from all different types of backgrounds, all walks of life, and just sort of letting go for the day. Now, the music and the event started around 3 this afternoon, but it will go well into the evening around 10 p.m. There's arts and crafts and food that everyone can enjoy. But Don McAllister, he is the event organizer. He says this festival is always meant to welcome everybody each and every year. But he says that some people are upset in the world, and he hopes that Jerry Fest can sort of be an escape from everyday life.
In other words, you know, I'm going to say a lot tonight. None of it will be overtly political. We have the rest of the week and the rest of our lives to discuss all that, and it's worth discussing. But today we're about music, fellowship, our tie-dyes, well, you know, some of us, and just having a good time. And of course, remembering that sort of spirit of the 60s. For myself, I would like to at least experience.
Now, they've been holding the Jerry Festival for the last 20 years. They say it started in their house and it slowly grew bigger and bigger and bigger, and they've been holding it here at the 5 Points Fountain for the last 4 years. Again, this event goes until 10 p.m. The band is underway right now, and people are still joining. Of course, such a beautiful night to be out. Emily, back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Caroline. Does look like a lot of fun out there. Making headlines across the Carolinas. 5 people are killed during a high-speed chase in Greensboro, North Carolina. What's left of the vehicle is barely recognizable. The sheriff's department says it was chasing a suspicious vehicle with 3 people inside. That car ran a red light and hit another vehicle with 2 people inside. All 5 people were killed. The Greensboro Police Department is now handling that investigation. Questions this evening after the body of a missing teen from Virginia Beach is found behind a Charlotte church. Those who live in the area say they're shocked, while the parents of the teen are calling out whoever's responsible for her death. Raycom's Bria Bell reports.
Yellow crime scene tape blocks off the area where a team of investigators screened the spot where 19-year-old Ashanti Billy's body was found Friday morning, just several yards behind East Stonewall AME Zion Church. The news comes as a surprise, as the North Charlotte community is usually in the know of what goes on, according to some that live nearby.
It's weird because the same people come in and out this neighborhood all the time. It really rarely changes. So if it is something that's different, usually someone knows it.
It's somebody at the church all the time, daily. There's people in and out of that church. And not only that, the neighborhood, the kids play around the church.
Billy was reported missing on September 18th out of Norfolk, Virginia. How she ended up in Charlotte is currently unknown as investigators try to solve the reasons behind her death, saying it was a homicide. Billy's family spoke about their daughter to thank all those that tried to help find her.
So we just want to say thank you to everyone in the community here, everywhere, even nationwide, that was searching for Ashanti, that helped us locate her.
And they have a message for whoever took their daughter.
You're a coward. You didn't deserve to breathe the air that she breathed at all.
As the Billy family mourns the loss of Ashanti, the news brings just as much sadness to those who live not far from where her body was found.
That's someone's child. That's someone's possibly mother, or who knows who that was. It's like, you don't want to hear about your child's or your friend's body just found like that and no one saw anything.
Bria Bell reporting there. Charlotte Mecklenburg police are assisting the FBI in that investigation. A former football superstar who's since been a controversial figure for decades is now out of prison today. A look at the moment O.J. Simpson walked out of prison this morning. And it's a picture-perfect evening over downtown Columbia. How long can we expect the beautiful weather to last? The First Alert forecast coming up in about 2 minutes.